universally compatible across all sizes. So I'm just going to throw this on my shoulder, I'm going to grab the bags, and I'm going to head back over to join Debbie. Actually, there's a video. Rock, which video were we going to show everybody over here real fast? My bad. Okay, we'll sort of review the Chromebook, and then once I get over there, I want to talk to you guys about this processor. #1 processor brand in the world. This is Intel, so it's the best of the best. And compared to a processor from 5 years ago, I'm going to show you in black and white in a minute, but it's up to 1,200% faster, Debbie, with gaming, and up to 800% faster with high-definition video rendering.
And you're going to love everything about this because you get a keyboard, and that keyboard lights up for you. And you can look up your recipes if you want to. You can watch your favorite TV shows. You can work out. A lot of you work out by looking up, you know, different trainers that have this going on the computers. So Chromebook is the easiest way for you to upgrade. So do it right now. I love when we can give you the best deal of the year. It is the only Chromebook Today's Special of the year that we will have here at HSN. Whether you're gaming, anything that you're doing, it's high definition. The cameras on here are absolutely amazing. And when you see Chromebook, you know that you're getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of apps. So this is an exclusive deal for you, you guys, that we give you your free wireless mouse. So you're going to get that for free. We're also giving you the Chromebook services voucher so that you are going to get your voucher, and nobody else has this. It's $299.99. HSN's price is normally about $500, but the retail value on this, you guys, is $973. Just shy of $1,000. And you are spending $299.99. That's 70% off. 70% off. I mean, I feel like that's breaking news because you just don't find that with the Chromebook. This is the creme de la creme. You are getting the best computer brand in America, and you're actually getting the best brand, period. And we sell so many great things here. You know, whether, you know, you're buying our food, you're buying our clothes, you're buying our jewelry, the beauty products. HP is our #1 selling brand. So dive on in when we can give you 70% off because we just can't do it the rest of the year. And I'm sorry that we can't because I'd love to be able to do it when we head back to school, but we can't. We're doing it right now.
Good point.
So this is beating the back to school deal. I would love to be able to give this to you during the holidays, whether you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, but we won't be able to give it to you during the holidays. I hate that we can't, but this is limited. So we get our hands on what we can get our hands on. We only have 4,000. This is absolutely going to sell out early. We're very busy on the phone. So I want you to use the QR code to get to the front of the line. If you want the lavender, lavender will sell out early today. The sky blue, they're neck and neck.
Okay.
You don't see these colors. And the fact that you were spending, I just have to look at the $60. I mean, I'm looking at the flex pay. You guys, we are really flexing your dollar here. $60 for a computer that is so feature rich. Safe. Oh my goodness, because I even want you to talk about Windows 10.
That's the reason I said, oh, when you mentioned Christmas, I was like, I'm not doing my job out here. Okay.
They're ending support, you guys, Windows 10 in October. That's a big deal.
This is really, because like Deb said, we're not going to have this price at Christmas. We're not going to have this price for I would do too. But here's the thing, the computer you have right now, there's a good chance it's not going to work at Christmas. Here's what I mean. Not to be alarmist, but I do.
It's just true.
I consider it my job to let you know. I try to teach you guys about tech, you know, 24/7 and all the time. Windows 10, about 400 million people in America still have the Windows 10 operating system, right? On October 14th, 2025, that's less than 4 months away, Windows is discontinuing the Windows 10 operating system support. So that means your computer is not going to be safe to use online anymore because the virus updates aren't going to come. It means it's not going to work well when you update your apps. It's going to get slower and slower because those are going to continue to update, and that operating system is done. I will tell you this, every year, because we have a history of when Microsoft discontinues an operating system, which they do every couple years, prices go up, supply goes down. That's just how it even though we try to prepare for it. There are 400 million people who are going to need a new computer. Don't wait till October. Debbie just sat here and told you, we're not going to have a better Today Special price for the rest of the year on a computer. No. So before everybody goes nuts, I guarantee you it's going to be the front page of every paper in America starting in September. Everybody's going to go, oh, you know what? my computer's not gonna work well. And
Right.
everybody's gonna realize all of a sudden, I got 6 weeks. And you know, who knows what prices are gonna do. Today, we know we've got a Chromebook. I wanna tell you why a Chromebook. I wanna tell you what Chromebook, because if you hear that and you go, wait, I want a laptop computer. Well, what's a Chromebook? Chromebook is a laptop computer. It just uses Google's operating system, which frankly, if I didn't tell you, unless you're really a computer person, you probably would never even notice it. You open, it's instead of, you know, if you had a PC, you would open the Edge web browser. Since this isn't a PC, since this is a Chromebook, you open the Chrome web browser.
Right.
Many of you honestly many of you have Android phones. You know how easy those are. Many of you use the Chrome web browser on your PC already because it's such a darn good web browser. But there are some real advantages. Why buy a Chromebook other than the fact that the value is out of this world? It's because of the speed, the simplicity, and the security. We have a still we're gonna pop up for you right now. I'll remind you while so many of you are buying, don't forget to pick up a laptop case. You will be so glad for 30 bucks that you got one of the most nicely manufactured and made. I've sold a lot of laptop cases. This is beautiful. It feels like you went into a fancy Italian store.
It does.
And the design on it is really stunning. So don't forget about the Harrison laptop bag. Why a Chromebook? Speed, simplicity, and security. The setup time, there's virtually no setup or startup time. It's really essentially immediate. When you turn the computer on, off, 10 seconds or less. Simplicity, you can easily access all the Google apps you already use. So things like Google Docs, things like Google Sheets, things like Gmail, things like Google Maps, they're all free, they're all there. Plus, literally a million other apps. If you use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, you can download all those from the Google App Store. The Google apps that are available that many people know are the Calendar, Chrome and Google Drive are both preloaded, as is Google Docs, Google Mail, Google Maps, Google Photos, those are all there. And then I cannot say this enough, security. Why do I say this? Because I know a lot of you shopping with us tonight are not necessarily tech people. Debbie says it all the time. 95% of the hosts I work with say it, right?
No.
Suzanne's a real tech kind of person. I will say, I'm trying to even think. Guy's a tech person, but you know, most of it. Adam Freeman sounds like he knows what he's talking about because he's got that accent. Who the hell knows if he really knows about computer or not? But he'll fool you. No, Adam's a computer person too. The point is, the security that's built into this, because it's a Chromebook. The Chromebooks came out in 2013. There has never been a virus that has infiltrated this. Microsoft can't say that. I don't know if anybody else can say that. So you don't have to think, oh, I've got to buy antivirus. That costs me 60 bucks a year. Then I got to figure out how to download a third-party update. Again, for moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and people who don't go and sit in a big office next to their IT guy or their IT gal and have them take care of their computer all the time, this is the computer for you. It's simpler, it's speedier, and it's safer to use.
And it is the best value that we can give you for Chromebook. In fact, we will not have any more Chromebook Today specials for the entire year. And it's just June. You know, and you would think we'd be able to get it back for back to school, maybe get it back for the holidays, but we just can't. So a $973 value for $299.99 means for you today that you are getting 70% off the #1 computer brand in America. I hope you heard that. So you put down you might have some beers and wine right now. Pay attention.
Ooh,
70% off. I know, margarita would be good.
That'd be good.
And I haven't been drinking. This is real sobering news here. 70% off. It's a big deal. You're spending $60 to get this home. $60. And it's free shipping. And it's $60 interest-free payments. So I want you to get it home. I want you to put it in your cart. I don't want you to forget about it, and I want you to check out, because I use my HP for everything. This is your everyday computer. It is so lightweight. I know it looks like I'm getting ready to serve you up something here. I'm serving you up the best deal that we can give you and the lowest price on a laptop all year long. It's 3 pounds. It's 3 pounds. So you can put this, ladies, in your tote bag. Your kids can put it in their backpack. And because you're getting a deal that's better than back to school, if you have anybody in college, middle school, I mean elementary, nobody uses like books and just papers anymore. Everything's done on computer. And so I'm communicating with with the teachers for my 13-year-old on my computer. I'm watching TV shows. I'm watching movies. I'm surfing the web. I'm doing video chats. If my boss needs to talk to me or if I need to check in with the doctor and I can't get in, you need a computer, and you need a good computer. This is an investment in your home. Okay, some things you don't need that we sell here on HSN. It's like, oh, this is a cute top she has on. Do you need it? No, but you might want it. No, it's just a desire. This is a need. You've got to have a reliable computer. Let me tell you, this is so reliable. What I love about this, you're getting the best deal of the year, and that is the best thing that, to me, why you should be putting it in your cart, because we can't beat this deal. But most importantly, this is a beautiful computer. It's lightweight, and when you look at it, I mean, it's just, you know, a high definition, and it's touchscreen, so I don't have to get out my readers. So you'll be able to pinch and zoom and make anything bigger or smaller, and this keyboard is going to light up. I don't know if we're going to bring the lights down, but if your significant other goes to bed early, like when I get home, I try to sneak in and be quiet, but I want to get on my computer, and if you have a backlit keyboard, guess what? You can keep shopping online if you want to. Whatever you're doing, communicating with people, emailing your friends that you haven't talked to in a while. Free shipping, $60 gets it home, and we're going to give you 30 days to test drive this. Use it for 30 days, and if you're not completely satisfied, then you can call us and you can get your money back. But you cannot get this deal of 70% off after today. It's one day only. And Aaron and I, we were talking about this. Our sister station had a great success with this as well. They were able to get 3 times as much. You know, QVC is a little bit bigger. We're a little bit smaller. We get what we can here. We've got 4,000, and right now we're way over target of what I should be at this time at 12:41 Eastern Standard Time, which lets me know, and I'm gonna be honest about it, it's gonna sell out early. So do not go to sleep and forget about it. You come back, lavender will be gone, or maybe sky blue will be gone. The other color that I have that's always really popular, everybody loves, is the silver. But the special colors, the lavender and the sky blue, does anybody ever have this? I've never seen this.
The lavender is exclusive to us. We haven't done that for anyone else. One of the cool things about the silver, I mentioned earlier that this is the sling.
Oh,
We've got the sling on the bottom of this. So this means you want to throw it over your shoulder, boom, you just put it right over your shoulder. Easy peasy. That is one of the coolest little accessories. This is what it looks like. You take that little white tape strip off the bottom, you pop it onto your computer, and that's all the installation there is. It's really smart. Rocky, our producer, said, you know, Aaron, when you put your computer in that Harrison bag a minute ago, it looked like you could fit another computer, and you certainly could fit the mouse and the power cable and all that. You could. You've got a little extra room in there. And in fact, I'll show you, to Rocky's point, if you wanted to put a second computer in there, even with the sling on it.
These are the nicest cases I've seen.
And look, this is what's so nice. Now this is how slick is that you're carrying it vertically instead of horizontally?
This is nice.
Okay, this is important.
We have a lot less cases than we do computers, and we already don't have enough computers for you as far as how many people are going to want this 70% off deal. Pick up the $29.99, the best case I've seen. It's $29.99 and on FlexPay, because everything's on 5 FlexPay, it's $6. We only have about 250 left in the ivory, which is my favorite color. And we have about 400 left in the blue.
Favorite, I love that blue one.
2 most popular colors. So while you're spending $60 to get home the #1 computer brand in America, definitely spend $6 to get home this.
Absolutely.
These are beautiful.
Very smart extras.
And you can just wipe this down. I love it.
It's just really, really beautifully made. So even if you don't need a computer tonight, that will fit any computer 15.6 inch or smaller. I want to talk about speed for a minute, and we have a video that's going to help me do it. The processor that's built in, I can't believe we're almost done already, but this is an Intel, the Intel N100 quad-core processor, compared to a processor from just 5 years ago. So I ain't talking about 2008 here, right? I'm talking about compared to 2020. This is up to 1,200 times faster gaming, 800 times faster high-definition video conversion. And I think you've been able to see that over and over, and everything I've done, I've shown you video. I can't believe I have not shown you Gemini yet. Gemini is the built-in the built-in AI, which is awesome. Everything you do on the computer is just really, really fast. And you know, when we talk about faster again, the official benchmark 800% faster, high definition video. We all do video. We all, watch Netflix, or we type in a search and video answers come back. It's important to all of us. I don't care what level. Again, like I said, if you're a grandma, if you're a grandpa, if you're retired, good for you, congratulations. I'm trying to get there soon. This is a wonderful computer for you for everyday things, but video is an everyday thing now. If you have, this drives me nuts. If you have a computer at home and you think, oh, my computer's slow because the internet's slow. No, it's not. The internet's really fast. Sorry, that's why you spend all that money on high-speed internet. Your internet is fast. If your computer is 3, 4, 5 years old, then your computer's processors was built in a time before AI, before ChatGPT.
That's true.
We weren't talking about that. I'll never forget the first time I had heard the term ChatGPT. He's actually my godson. Smart kid. I was skiing, and they live in Park City 3 winters ago, and PJ mentioned ChatGPT. He said, Uncle A, what do you think of ChatGPT? I said, what's that? Well, now you hear, AI and chat, it's all you hear about.
Wow.
This is a computer, and I bring that up just as an example of the world changes. So if you brought a computer 5 years ago, it's outdated. It's wildly outdated. Nothing moves at the pace of technology. Debbie doesn't have vacuum cleaners where she says, compared to 5 years ago, this is 800% faster. It would take the floorboards off the floor. And you don't want it to be 800% more powerful, right? Technology moves at its own pace. If you have a slow computer, a hot computer, a heavy computer, this is a wonderful, safe computer for you. I do have one little extra that I'll mention. If